Hi guys, and welcome back to the Bad Players podcast. We're back again on our normal once a week calendar, I suppose you could call it. Back with Simon as usual. Pokemon wise, we've had an okay week. We had our cup last Sunday. You judged in it, I played in it. And then there's the internationals coming up next weekend. This weekend. Yeah, so that's something that we'll just quickly look over our predictions, what we think is going to do well, stuff like that. Just realised that I've stolen Simon's part of the intro, being the topic introduction, but I'm sure he has something to say now.
That's fine. I talk enough anyway, so it's all good. So yeah, we're going to briefly go over the Worcester Cup, and then we're going to go into Laic. We're going to have a look through the main decks, I guess. Say the top 10, but there's a couple more roguey, weird stuff and that to go through as we were just looking at.
Yeah.
We'll go through those, see what the popular-ish lists are. We'll talk about them, what we think. And then, we'll give a few predictions and stuff and just go from there, really.
Yeah, see what we think.
So we'll start with the Worcester Cup. So that was on Sunday, just gone. We've only got a little room at the moment, unfortunately. So we were capped at 24 players. So that was interesting. So it was a 5 rounds?
5 rounds.
5 rounds, top 4. Yeah, is that right? And then the kids had 3 rounds. Just 3 rounds go home, yeah. So, as Lewis said, I helped with the judging. It's the first cup I've judged in ever. I think I've done one before, years ago. But this was... So yeah, it was a bit of a cool learning curve for me. I got helped out by another judge, Mike. Terry helped me out. It was really good. I enjoyed myself. It was fun. Took the pressure off playing because, don't want to go 0-2 drop, do we?
No.
And then just go home and sulk.
I don't
Stuff
go
like
home
that.
and sulk.
So I'll pass it to Lewis, and he can talk you through what he played and why. Our reasoning, our logic for why we picked the deck to start with, which I think the logic was really good, but oh well, you just can't help but turn one.
Yeah.
And then we'll go through your matchups, and after Lewis has done that, I'll briefly take you through the rest of the tournament. You okay with that?
That's cool.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
So the deck you picked was?
Arceus Gyarados VMAX.
Yep.
So obviously you saw if you watched the last episode, or the episode before that, whichever one it was, when I played at Arceus with Crushing Hammers, Path Judge, that kind of stuff, I took out the Crushing Hammers and slapped Gyarados in, pretty much. And I put an extra power pad in. And that's about it that I changed.
You put in the fan as well.
I put in the Fan of Waves, yeah. So it was a more and a Lost City as well. So we were trying to counter that Lugia matchup, which is an annoying matchup. But it's like the other matchups are annoying, but you're not going to pair against it as often. But Lugia's everywhere, so it was a good idea to attack against it kind of attack against it.
If you in theory set up, yeah.
So the Lost City was just for the Stone Journey, mainly, was the only reason we put it in. Could have been used in other matchups, but that was the only one that we thought of. So I went into round 1 and I played against Guardi. Funnily enough, this match was only 1 game long. So we started in game 2, and turn was called in in turn 2 of the match. It was really dumb. We both had 6 prizes left.
Wow.
So I played against the Guardi, and it was really boring.
How did the match go then? Quickly talk us through why was it boring?
Yeah, it was
how did you not lose, I guess?
It was just a lot of repeating the same stuff with Sharon's Care, bring up the guard, the Arceus with the Panic Mask on, attach Arceus, attach an energy, Sharon's Care, and then next turn, I think I managed to be able to Cloud Pad and then Starbirth because I didn't need to Starbirth turn 1,
Okay,
which
cool.
was good. But I ended up closing the game, which is it was a really scrappy end to the game, to be fair. I had Slacking V, and then all the rest of my bench were like...
I did see the end of
all
it.
the
It
rest
was
of my-
a stalemate of, if I recall from what I saw, is either you or him Iono'd the other one. I think you Iono'd him to like 1 or 2 with a path and play. And then he kept trying to just boss stall you. And I'm pretty sure I saw at one point like you attack with like Spiritomb and then brought up the slacking.
Yeah.
And then he couldn't draw anything, and I guess you just won.
Yeah, so I had the double turbo on the barrel, and I had I had 2 energy, the double turbo on another B barrel, and then he knocked out the Squover because my hand was full. He didn't want me repeating B barrel.
Right, okay.
So I was able to retreat everything other than Spiritomb. So I promoted Spiritomb and hit into him for 10 with Fade Out.
Put it back into your hand.
Put it into his hand.
Your hand?
Yeah, my hand, yeah. So he couldn't do any cheese. He had to get literally what he needed to win the game. So then, funnily enough, Slacking was stuck in the active for ages. Like, I had the ability to attack, but it was stuck in the active because he used the other rocks, the one that stops you from attacking.
Okay.
So it was 2 turns where I was digging, like constantly searching for this.
Did you boss him out?
Yeah, I needed escape rope boss. I needed escape rope boss, and then eventually I was able to thin my hand out. I think I got an ultra ball, and then I ultra balled, and then I thinned out my hand, played Iono myself to 2, and then the next turn after that, I B-barreled into the boss escape rope and won that game. That was.
So game 2 was just...
Game 2 was
draw for
nothing
10,
to talk about.
start turn on around,
I'll win.
shake hands, see you later, bye.
Yeah, so I was 1-0.
1-0, whoop.
Never happens.
Whoop.
I always lose where I'm 1. That's
So round 2 you paired against...
Mew
VMAX.
VMAX.
Fusion Mew?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's normally...
Shut up!
It's normally an okay match. It's like if you get the Spiritomb path, you've kind of got them on lock, except the person I was playing against was playing the town store, the one where you can get a tool card. So turn 1 he gets that out, turn 2 after a judge path, he gets that out.
You can just go town store, forest stone or something.
He gets that forest stone for the stadium, and then he has Alsa's Sparkle in hand, attaches 2 energy to 2 Genesects, and she starts drawing, and I'm like, well. And then I get donked by the Meloetta play. I got donked by the Meloetta play because he attached the first one for turn 1, Meloetta the 2 to the bench, and then attached straight away to the other one.
Oof.
And then he hit me for knockout, and I promoted an Arceus with no energy on it, and I was like, I'm not winning. So I scoop. Game 2 goes exactly the same. I don't think there was any difference. So it ended up with the Arceus just getting knocked out.
Yeah, I think your game was like 5 minutes.
Yeah. It was that turn where I missed the energy for an attack after like 3 turns, which was just dumb. When I could have Ioned into 2 with Path, but missed the energy, so there's no point in doing that.
That's annoying.
So I lost that one, so I won 1.
Oof.
Then I can't go 3-2, so I have to win out now. Basically, if you lose 1, you can't lose another one.
Especially with the top 4, like
top 4
awkward
top
rules.
4 cut was dumb. So I go into the round and I'm against Kai, who I played against top 8 in the cup 2 weeks ago.
The Lugia match we tech for.
Lugia. It's the exact one we tech for. Game 1 went okay. I mean, it wasn't bad from me. I got the Gyarados attack. I was able to do the 120 knockout, get rid of the gift energy with Judge Path, get him stuck. But he didn't get stuck because he had Stadium, Luminion. I think that turn was literally Stadium, Luminion. And because I was so slow, the Gyarados had already been damaged. It's Gyarados, Luminion, get something as set up. I think it was the what's the Tita?
Yeah.
Attack with Tyranitar, knock out the Gyarados. I promoted Arceus, and literally do the same thing I did last turn with the judge. And then he's like, yeah, bench Stone Journal. And I'm like, wow.
Yeah, see you
And then he
later.
plays Arceus, knocked me out. So I lost that one, and I was 1-2, and I dropped because no point playing out 3 more games to 2 more games when you
Yeah, it's
got
just
this.
an unfortunate
Yeah.
brick. Like the Lugia match, you just bricked.
Yeah, the
When you bricked, it was just.
Mew match has just got double donks, is whatever. Not the longest straw.
Yeah, so then you went off in a fuss.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, and
No, I just went, I'll go home, I'll go do
So yeah,
some
Lou
work.
went home. The rest of the tournament was pretty smooth. Like I said, we played out the next few rounds. Got to top 4, and the 4 decks in top 4 were a Charizard EX, Chi-Pow, the Mew VMAX, and Miraidon.
The Mew VMAX that I lost to.
Yes. So it was Chi-Pow versus Baxcalibur, and the winner was the Baxcalibur deck.
Chi-Pow versus Baxcalibur.
No. Yeah.
Charizard.
Yeah,
Yes.
Charizard versus Chi-Pow Baxcalibur. I missed the Charizard bit. And Big Cat's coming,
Oh, he's
showing his bumhole. So, yeah, it was basically the Chi-Pow beat the Charizard. The Charizard kind of got wrecked, so yeah. And then the other top 4 was Miraidon versus Mew. And Mew came out on top. And the final was Excalibur Mew. And, it's the only match left. We're judging it, we're watching it. It was pretty much a domination of Mew.
oof.
Like, Mew, he played so well. Massive. Some of the plays were, really smart. He just smashed it. And he was playing flippy catchers, so it was just funny. So some of the catchers were just like if you can play Iono and a catcher, pretty gross. So he would capture up the Bidoof turn 1 whilst playing Elisa Sparkle, broken turn, knock out the Bidoof, they've got no draw power. It was real cool stuff like that. And I think the other good thing about the thing is the Mew. The one smart part of the match, which I quite liked what he did, was he took 4 prizes, I think. And Kai, who was playing Baxcalibur, one shot on Mew VMAX for 3 prizes. And then Austin brought up a Mew and sparkled to it. Then Thingy to it, attached to it another fusion energy. Bossed up the Bibarel. Oh no. Was it Boss? It was either way, I think it was Flippy Catcher. Yeah, it was. It was Flippy catching up a Bibarel. Then played Iono, I think, down to 3. Played a Path. Benched another Mew. And then knocked out the Bibarel with Psychic Leap. Just with a Mew, so there was no free prize liability in play. And I think that was possibly the last turn, putting him down to 1 prize. So even if Thingy knocks out the Mew, he's still got the other Mew on the bench ready to evolve. And I'm pretty sure that just cheeky little attack with the mini Mew just sealed up. It was really cool. It was good to see. Because you're kind of thinking, he's going to do this, and then he's going to evolve, and then he's going to blow up. But then all the Chi-Pow needs is that bloody energy retrieval, and then you just...
one turn.
And it was pretty good. So yeah, fair play to Austin. Played really well. Impressive. Battered you.
Yeah, I got the sun coming off the microwave into my face.
Wounded.
Painful.
So yeah, that was the Woo Cup. So hopefully the next one will be in a bigger room, so we can actually have a bigger tournament, which will be good. We do have a league challenge this weekend. So we'll just, I don't know if I'm going to judge or play, it depends on how many people are there. If there's loads of people, I just won't play, and if there isn't, I'll play some crap. So yeah, we're going to do that this weekend, whatever.
Whatever happens, yeah.
So yeah, so that's the brief cup run.
Very brief.
Broken, yeah. So we're going to go into the Latin America International Championships.
Yes.
The LAC. LAC?
Laic.
Whatever. And And we're going to just quickly talk through like some of the decks. I say quickly, it's probably going to take 10 hours.
Yeah.
Talk through the popular decks that have been like tearing up online. Popular doesn't necessarily mean good. And unpopular doesn't necessarily mean bad either.
Does.
Not really. It usually does. But popular doesn't always mean good.
No.
So yeah, we're going to quickly go through those. Look at a couple of the deck lists. Get our thoughts on it. And then we'll go through, good matchup, bad matchup. The usual kind of crap we talk about. You right with that? Yeah?
Ooh, yeah.
Right.
Get the website up.
There it is. Is that how I do it?
Yes.
And then I'll do this. Yeah?
Woo.
So we'll start with the popular one, which is the moon, which we couldn't remember the name last week.
Yeah, that thing.
Sky Moon or whatever we called it. We were looking at this, we were going to click this one because this was like a big tournament. It did win these two, but there were only 64 players. So we're going to go on this 276 player tournament because that's like a popular big tournament, I guess, whatever it was. So this is the Darkrai version. Some play Darkrai, some don't.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen the ones without. I don't really know what would be different if it didn't play Darkrai. Like, I know some play Double Squawk, stuff like that.
Yeah.
You've got the 4 Roaring Moon, which is just like the new popular boy. He's like the shiny new toy. He's a new kid at school. One everyone wants to be friends with until they find out he's a bit of an idiot. You know? So he's got the frenzied gouging. Knock out your opponent's active Pokemon. If your opponent's active Pokemon is knocked out this way, you take 200 damage. Calamity Storm, 100 damage. Discard the stadium and play. If you do, it does 120 more, so it does 220, which I kind of prefer the second attack to the first attack, but you know, it's one of them. Sweep to grass, no resistance, double retreat. Energy cost is really expensive, but it doesn't really matter because of all the stuff.
All the stuff.
All the stuff. Got the one with Darkrai, got the big Darkrai dude. I think Darkrai's mainly A for Starburst. And B, you could just double attach, and then it's a good late game attacker. Tanky late game, because Roaring Moon's quite squidgy. So I think Darkrai with a couple of if you're getting like double Dark Patch, double energy, you're doing like 3, 6, 9, 12, 150, let's say 200-ish, and you've got a tanky dude in the active. So I like the Darkrai, it's pretty cheeky. Squawkabilly, self-explanatory. More Pico, I'm pretty sure it's just in there because it has free retreat. Literally is, the attack's crap, so if the Pokemon has no energy attached, that's free retreat. And then Energize Will, 17, move 2 energy from your bench, it's crap. But it's good for the cross-switcher free retreat.
Yeah.
Malarkey. Got the Greninja. In this list, the Greninja can actually attack. Some don't play water, they just play dark. But this one's got the Thingamajig.
Yeah.
And these, because what I didn't realise was, and I should have realised, but I only ever see this in this deck, but it's any energy. I don't know why, but in my head it was just dark energy, but I think that's because I've only seen it played with this. So yeah, get 2 energy, so you can literally go Sada energy to this, E-switch onto Ninja, attach to Ninja, E-switch, Yeah. A bit like the Poppy play, but like more dumb. Mew, for obvious reasons, it can copy the attacks, and it's got free retreat, and it's got the cool restart ability, and Luminion. So some play Luminion, or some play Double Squawk, depending. You've got the Sada, which I just said, it attaches 2 energy to an Ancient, or 1 to each, And then you draw 3 cards, Iolo, boss, only 1 boss.
Yeah, it's double boss,
Yeah, 4 patch. Attach to a dark Pokemon from your discard, 4 Cross Switcher, 4 Vessel, which just makes this deck actually work, 4 Vips, 4 Ultra Ball, a cheeky switch, energy switch card, obviously for switching, because most of the deck's basic. And I think it helps when you got this one hasn't got the fat tool on it, but some of them have the fat tool. And when you switch using the tool, I mean, you get 130 HP or something. One rod, one heavy ball. Like, I would say these, the rod and the power paddock, because you play 4 of these.
Yeah.
This deck's like, meh, I don't like this deck.
Me neither.
I think this is the shiny new toy, it's the popular toy, but it's pretty mid, to be fair. I think it's really aggressive. I think if you go second and you have the most broken turn win of all time, then you just win. Like, but a lot of people are playing it wrong. Like, they're setting up a Roaring Moon, and that's it. Then they've got a bench full of like Squawkabilly, Morpeko, Greninja, Luminion, Mew, and 1 Roaring Moon. I don't know if you've seen that when you've played. Like, you should have 2 Roaring Moons set up, maybe even 3, so you can just chain attacks.
Yeah.
I suppose the Darkrai version is you get Darkrai out, so. But the ones where they just play Roaring Moon, I've played against it and I've knocked out a Roaring Moon, and it takes them like 2 turns to try and power up another one, because you literally use your Patches and your Sardas and your like turn 1. So yeah, the deck, I think this will be the most played deck at LAOC.
Yeah, probably.
Like massively, like maybe 15-20% of the people there might play it. And I think a lot of them won't make day 2.
No.
What's your thoughts on this?
Yeah, definitely the most popular deck, I reckon.
Would you say this is a no skill kill deck?
100%, yeah, look at it. Look at it.
But you don't like it?
I don't like it.
No, trash.
Look at it.
It's just like,
I've
yeah.
got one-offs, Pokemon-wise.
Yeah, I know, it's pretty interesting, but it's just not.
It's not really a game, man, is it?
You think this is a game?
It's just attacking with that same Pokemon.
Yeah.
It just says your opponent's Pokemon's knocked out.
So Roaring Moon.
Cat's going crazy.
So will Roaring Moon make top 8?
Probably.
You reckon? Yeah, I kind of think so, just for the sheer number of people playing it. So we'll say yes. So see you later, Roaring Moon.
Glad we got that out of the way.
Next deck.
Oh.
Chimpu. Yes, mate, be quiet. Look at this one, 5th out of 3, so this is like the late night, yeah? I'm hoping this has got the hands in it. Has it got hands in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Iron Hands EX.
Okay, so it's got hands, so. Now this deck is like the cool new deck.
Cat's back.
I know we just said the other one's the cool new deck, but this one is like the real cool new deck because it's cold.
Yeah.
Get it?
Yeah.
Right, blood. So this deck, I don't like Chien Power. I think it's kind of trash.
Yeah, me too.
But this deck's really cool. Like, this is the deck that, like, was it the Elite Four Japanese tournament? I think 6 out of 8 of them played it. Pretty wild.
The Elite Four, there's 8 of them.
Yeah, there's 8 in the tournament.
Oh, okay.
Only 4 get through.
No.
It's last year's Elite Four versus the 4 highest ranked players of the year. And then the top 4 win. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So most of them played this. So again, this is quite a linear deck. Like, I don't think you get, then again, Roaring Moon, but you don't get any more linear than this deck.
No, not.
I suppose it's maybe it's a little bit off linear. I suppose you've got the cheeky Greninja attack, but this one hasn't even got the what's the perfume thing?
Oh.
Cancelling Cologne play, because that's a cheeky play. Now, without Cancelling Cologne in this deck, it's literally linear. It's Excalibur to something attacked. Yeah? You got the free Chimpu, the 2-1, obviously the heavy one for certain reasons.
Yeah.
I would say it's Last Box and now Iron Valiant, because Iron Valiant can smash this in three switches. Right, the Bidoofs, you got the Bats, you got the Drapion, because Mew is broken. And Drapion in this deck is always good because you can attack with it with energy, so it actually batters Guardy. Like they tech this in the tournament in Japan, so this is probably a copy and paste of the Japan. So you can literally just one-shot Guardy without using like 6,000 energy on this dude. So the Dracon's a really cool tech for that. And they were doing the cool, you attack with Dracon and you put the damage on the Bidoof, like, pretty cheeky, like. Ninja, obviously, Manaphy, and then we got the new boy.
Ugh.
The Hands.
Stupidest second attack name.
So we got Iron Hands EX, 230, Lightning Pokemon, Fat Retreat. Big Fat Retreat. Got Arm Press for 2 Lightning and a Colourless for 160. And then it's got, what's the second attack called? Amp You Very Much. Do you know why? Because he's electric. Yeah. Amps.
Actually, just damage the attack.
Right. Does 120 damage. If your opponent's Pokemon is knocked out by damage from this attack, take 1 more prize card. So, yeah, weak fighting, no resistance. Pretty cheeky in this deck because you've got like Giga Acceleration with Excalibur, so it's kind of self-explanatory why it's in there. Iridare, 1 Iono, 4 Battle VIP, 4 Super Energy Retrieval thing, 4 free, Candies, yeah, the usual stuff. Got the 1 catcher. 1 catcher's like weird. Like, why just 1? You literally bossed once. Like, okay.
That's strange.
I suppose you want to boss and then use this.
Yeah, probably knock out something small.
2 prizes, yeah. I would play 2 catchers though. I suppose they got Rope as well. I suppose Rope is a pseudo boss. 1 Gear, which just seems cool in a stupid way. 1 Vessel, because that gets you your Lightning.
Yeah.
4 Pokestop, because you play like 6,000 items in this, so it's pretty sick. And you can mill your energy to use with Superior, which is like a weird way that is quite good. So yeah, I think this deck's really strong. Like, it's kind of cool.
Good, but I don't like it.
But yeah, I don't really... I've played against this deck a few times online, and it's hard to beat. Like, really hard to beat.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Because they just, even without hands, they just pop off with stuff. So yeah, it's hard to beat, but there are ways around it. The greed of just one escape rope is, late game just boss up something heavy. You could even boss this up.
Yeah.
Like, I've bossed this Iron Hands up in a few games and they haven't been able to do anything. So, because they might have the energy on it, but the amp you very much only does like 120. And if you've got a fat Pokemon, you can just retreat it. Do stuff like that. So, yeah, pretty cool.
Really cool.
100% going to make top 8.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I reckon guarantee.
I might even say this might win.
Yeah.
That's not my prediction just yet, but yeah. So yeah. Right. What's the next deck on the list? Guardy, okay. Guardy's kind of got good, mate. The Guardy, first base Guardy list here. Actually scary. I think this is the stupid screen tail one.
Yeah.
Right, Guardy.
What the flip?
So, my personal opinion, and I don't know if anyone agrees, but it doesn't really matter, is this is the only S tier deck in format.
Yeah. No.
Why not?
It's just not.
This deck is like nuts.
It's not an auto win though.
It pretty much beats everything. This is cool. So we got the 3 Rolts, the 1 Rolts, the memory dude.
Okay, pal. It doesn't beat Skull. What happens if you bring up Mew?
We'll get to that.
Actually...
We'll get to that. Some do actually play Churro. Is it called Churro?
Sure, yeah.
But yeah, this version does not beat Stall. But some of them play the Churro and the Palpad. So, but this is just like the one. Like, some don't play this.
So bring up Manaphy, mate.
Yeah. So, yeah, but Stall's not TRS.
Can't be S tier, mate.
Right.
It loses to something.
And 2 Guardy, Mew. So the same Pokemon apart from we've got the Jirachi, which is basically like the ability should just say stop Sableye.
Yeah, literally.
Because it doesn't stop the Valiant, because it's only attacks, yeah? Is that right?
Yeah.
By effects and attacks,
it's
yeah,
literally
so...
Sableye and maybe... It stops Mewtwo V as well.
So, Scream Tail
this one's good.
is really cool.
It just replaces...
Cresselia.
Yeah.
And it's just better because you've got the
level search.
this Luxurious Cape,
Level.
which gives it an extra 100 HP as well. And you can level ball, yeah. So, pretty sick. Scream Tail's really cool. It's scary when they set it up as well.
Yeah, man.
Ninja, yeah. We got Triple Avery.
That's cool.
What's the Triple Avery about?
It's just cool.
But why is it in there?
For, I don't know, the Screen War and Moon thing.
Think it's for that?
Maybe.
To slow it down. The Triple Avery,
There's a...
draw free, deck
do you
out.
not know?
What?
Do you not know what's in there?
I've got ideas.
Could be...
See, my idea of instantaneously
Shem
would be like, you play Triple Avery to like ruin Lost Box. But then you've got this combo ruins Last Box. Because the Screen Tail, let me just double check. 20 damage, it doesn't say damage counters, right? So you're not trying to Avery your opponent's strategy. Is that right? Because this just does like 120, not 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, yeah? So I guess the Triple Avery is just for like stuff that beats Guardy, Last Box. I suppose it is good into Last Box because you just keep Averying away all their stuff. I don't know, Mew. I just think Avery's good, so... I suppose everything is so fatly benched. Like I said, Raw and Moon. But then Raw and Moon, don't they just like get rid of their Squawk and stuff? I can't catch your Avery, mate. Can't catch a Squawk. Avery.
Yeah, that could work.
Can't catch, if you're playing Lost Box, or no, can't catch, but they're going to play Manaphy in Lost Box now because of this.
Yep.
So can't catch a Manaphy, Avery.
Yeah.
Okay, it's to work with a catcher, yeah? It's that horrible catcher Avery combo that, like, well, I say stall decks, like stall decks with the flippy catcher used to do. Okay, Avery sick. One boss, greed. One boss, no. I suppose it's two of these, but one boss, yeah, okay.
Makes sense.
Level ball, free VIP is super greedy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's just a bit. Triple rod.
No.
Triple rod, basically, because I think you want your Screen Tail back as much as possible, and you want these combo dudes back as possible.
Yeah.
Triple rod would also help you against stall, but it doesn't always help you against stall because they have ways. 3 Ultra Ball.
After block, yeah.
2 Catcher, 2 Foggy Crystal, 2 Candy, the Fat Cape, which gives single prizes 100 HP, so you can hit massive numbers with like this, or this.
It makes it give it 100 extra.
But it becomes a 2 prizer. So that's the risk.
Oh, okay.
But with that, like, if you don't mind, if you're winning the game with like mini Guardy, you just add like it turns it into a Zacian. So you can just hit those like 350 damage kind of lot.
That's cool.
2 Artisan, 1 Collapse, that's fair, and the energy is the same. So Guardy, really good.
Interesting.
There are different lists, like there is lists with Churro, that dude. Cheerios, yeah, Professor Cheerio.
Churro.
I wonder if there is a different... Like,
that's by MIR.
Oh no, this one went 8-0, man. It's got worker in it.
Oh, that's, yeah, Professor Churro's scenario.
So yeah, this one's got the churro and the thingy in it. So this one is like...
It's got both.
It's got Cresselia as well.
It's got no battle girl.
It's got this. Yeah, this is the no VIP list. This is like the aggressive... But this also plays like 1,000 basics. Yeah. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4... What, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 basics. That's quite a lot. Yeah, this one. This is how you counter stall with this and Palpad. But it's only 2. So, yeah, this list's cool as well. But I like the Triple Avery one. Oh, this also has Triple Avery. Woo! Triple Avery is the way.
Not having any Battle Go fastest saves you me.
So my rogue, my rogue guess for LIOC isn't going to work then if everyone's playing Avery. Where is he?
No.
Right, Mr. Zard. Has Zard done any... Oh, it's November 5th. When was that?
2 weeks.
What's the most... This one here. Let's have a look at this one. Has this got new stuff in it? Or is Zard still Zard?
Yeah, Cheerios in it.
Cheerios?
Hey up.
Oh, the Minior is so stupid.
Is Minior even legal?
Yeah, it's in Paradise Rift.
That looks like...
I'll show you it in a minute.
Oh, wait, yeah, it looks like older.
So, we've got the 2, 2, 1, 3 thingamajigs.
Blood.
Charizards.
Yeah,
This list
attack
is...
on the Bad Players podcast.
This list is actually fire, to be fair. I know that's a pun, but it's not meant to be. 2 of these. This dude,
it's got a different Pidgey in it.
Yeah, that's Call for Family, 50
that's
HP.
The awful Pidgey.
Nah, that's the better Pidgey. It's got 50 HP, but it's got Call for Family, so it's better.
Oh, I suppose you can play that now.
Yeah.
With what you're actually in it.
Mew, Luminion, Entei, pretty sick. Radzard.
Minior, yeah, it's that one.
I hate this card. So once during your turn, if this Pokemon is on your bench, when you attach an energy from your hand to this Pokemon, you may switch it with your active Pokemon, and then you do 20 damage for each retreat. So Snorlax has triple retreat or quad retreat?
I think there's still one.
Yeah.
3 or 4.
Well, if it has 4, it does 160. So it one-shots
it, yeah.
So this is your stall counter. Like, I think a lot of decks will just tap this in.
Yeah.
You can get around it. Like, if you can survive long enough, you can just end it with a Minior with like 50 energy on it.
Yeah.
Plus, Snorlax with a cape on it does not get one shot by Minior, so you're just wasting time. But, pretty cool tap, but not really. 4 Arven, 3 Bath. I swear I said 5 there. 3 Bath.
5 Bath.
Yeah, 5 Bath. Ooh. 2 Iono. This dude, this is to pick up your anything, isn't it? It's also this, isn't it?
Yeah.
4 Candy, 4 Path, 4 Ultra Ball, 2 Vacuum, 2 Nest Ball, Escape Rope Rod, Defiance Band, which is whatever. Some play Vitality Band, some play Defiance, whatever. Choice Band, there's Mix of Stadiums.
I like that.
Which is kind of cool.
This will maybe.
This list is really cool. In the right player's hands, I think, yeah.
Depends who plays it, but if it's played by someone good, I reckon it says.
I think Charizard is just... This dude's just solid. He's just hard to kill.
That's the win. 330 HP, man. It's the same as Gyarados.
It's just stupid, yeah. Like, pretty good. So, we like Charizard-ish.
It's getting better.
This list I prefer more than Roaring Moon and Excalibur.
It's getting better than Charizard was at release.
Yeah. So,
that's right.
Charizard pretty, not vanilla, but vanilla enough. Yeah?
Yeah.
What we got?
No.
Okay, this one is... This one could be good.
No.
Yeah. Yes, mate. We agree. Tina!
It's awful, man.
So Tina's like a up and down yo-yo deck, isn't it?
It is.
It's good shit, it's good shit, it's good shit, it's good shit.
It's awful.
So, Tina. Pokemon run-up is the same, I think. 4 triple 2 1 1 1, yeah?
Yeah, same.
Same. 2 Roxanne, 2 Boss.
Same. Yeah.
2 Catcher.
Yeah.
So Catcher's the only new card that it gains. But I think Catcher is what makes it broken. Shut up!
He's going nuts.
Come on.
Bringing him over.
Make an appearance.
Hello.
Come on, Stripes.
He's back.
Yeah. So I think the good thing about Tina is Path, Iono, Catcher in one turn.
He's stuck on your back now.
Ah! So,
Path, can't catch you.
say you're playing, let's say Arceus. So I can capture up Bibarel. Yeah? Put my Sableye in the active. Arceus is bad because it's fat, but let's just say, for instance, right? And then I play Roxanne and Path. Right? And then I just sit there and spread the Sableye until you lose. I think that's what this does now. It goes smacky with these. You knock out a couple of these. Then they go, catcher up your fattest dude that you can't move, who's not a threat. Put Path in play. If you play Guardy, you just go, I don't know, Greninja, Roxanne, Path, and then just spread the Sableye.
Yeah.
So this is like epically linear.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's much better than it was before. But I think it's that weird deck where if you get the... And I know you can say this about any scenario, but if you get the perfect Roxanne, right? Yeah?
If you do this and this and this and this.
So if you go capture Roxanne and your opponent breaks, you win.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's taking a crap. Cat's taking a crap. Lewis meowing for... Bear me one second. Lewis is just going to quickly talk about this.
And it has to. You have to leave on the one time on the worst deck, the one that I hate.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Just going to clean up the stank.
That's so funny.
No, Lewis meowing.
I had all that trapped in him.
Can you lock him down?
Yeah.
So, will Giratina make top 8?
Maybe, but no, I don't think so. It doesn't pop up a lot. It doesn't pop up enough.
Yeah, but it's got really popular.
Nah, I don't want it to, so I'm going to say no.
Okay, I agree.
I don't want it to, because I don't like the deck.
Hello. I'm back.
Still working.
Yeah, Tina is just Tina.
Yeah.
It's just Tina stuff. The catcher makes it kind of broken, but it's still Tina stuff.
Still form.
It still breaks like Tina, I think.
Hello, you.
But this guy did win with 10-1, man.
It's crazy.
So that's kind of scary. So Tina, yeah, a bit Tina-y. Oh my god.
No.
This deck's so bad.
Really? I mean, I played against it a few times.
It's metal Baxcalibur, but like worse.
Yeah,
Because Baxcalibur's multiplier is 60, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is like 50, so
Yeah.
it's got the skizzer in it. Yeah. So, Cheese String, aka Golden Go. Or Golden Goo.
Not very good.
Aka Skizzer.
I don't think it was very good, to be fair.
So this deck is like
Played it on
tier
first
3 or
time.
something. Like it's just look at the list, man. It's like so linear. And they're like, I'm gonna draw loads of cards
And see what
and
happens.
just do stuff.
See what
Like,
happens.
this is like the most interesting list I've seen. 'Cause it's got the technical evolution machine, which just
That's cool.
evolves these dudes straight away.
Yeah.
It's got the Truro, which is fine. That's a good tool against stall. It's got 2 switches and a rope again, so that's like 4 outs into stall. Plus this is 5. Like stalling is quite hard because this dude just one shots Mimikyu.
Yeah.
But this deck is pants.
Yeah. I don't think it's
Like
very good.
50 damage, right? So if you need what? 7 energy to knock out Zard?
You need a lot to knock out a Zard.
And it pays
I don't know what
12.
you're playing.
Right, so that's 1 attached, then you gotta find all of them.
And then you gotta redo the cycle at the end, do the cycle.
Well, I find this deck, right? Now, this deck, going back to what we were just talking about, this kind of popular deck is the kind of deck that Giratina would just wreck. Path, Roxanne, they just lose. Yeah? So anything like Path, Locky, this, I don't even want to talk about this deck's
I
trash.
think there'll be a gold thing going top 8 thing. I genuinely think there's going to be one in top 8.
I disagree.
I think there's going to be one.
I just... This deck is garbage. Look at it.
It is kind of bad.
Right, so if you make all the Pokemon invisible,
Yeah.
and you look through this,
Mm-hmm.
let's just say the trainer cards,
Yeah.
why not, change a few trainers, obviously, but why not just play Chien-Pao?
Yeah.
Because it's better.
It is just...
Chuck in a few rare candies. It's even got energy retrieval. It's so lame. That's why the numbers just don't work. Like, you play 4 of these, and you still can't win without normal retrieval.
I still think...
Deck's trash.
It is.
The cheese string is cool. The old art's really cool. All of that lark.
It's kind of bad.
It just doesn't hit the numbers that you think it could hit.
Sizzle for...
Scizor is just for like a one prize. No, it's one prize. It does 50 for each like ability, so it's really good into like ability decks for like a cheeky. And it is a Mimikyu deck. Like Stall weirdly finds this deck quite hard because they have like a lot of outs. But I have beat it numerous times.
He did go 7-1 now.
Yeah, but he only played against stuff that's weak to metal.
Proof?
I have no idea. I don't care. This deck's trash. Well, you want to see what he played against?
Yeah, go on.
They lost to Mew.
Oh, wait, no, he went... Oh, there we go.
So he beat this. He beat 2 of these because you can just one-shot a VMAX. Yeah?
He played against Mew, too.
He beat 2 Tinas. This one, it just blows up.
Yeah.
Because Miraidon's really finds the match hard because they can't one-shot it.
He went 7-1, and his loss was last round.
So...
That's a skill issue.
Yeah. Golden Ghost sucks. D tier list. Not making top 8, sorry. Mid-Rhydon.
It's okay. It's dead.
You think it's dead now?
Still going crazy.
Let's look at this one. Loads of players. This one looks gross.
19 lightning energy.
Yeah, for a very specific reason.
Blood.
It's got 2 of your mates in it. It's taking 10 years to load.
Ampy very much. Oh my god. That might actually be the worst.
Man, this is only 3 rows. It plays Puonia as well.
That might actually be the worst deck I've ever seen.
So mid-Rhydon, this is like a... Yeah, this version, like, I just think, if you're going to play Miraidon, just play the other one.
That is the most weird thing I've ever seen.
Or you play 1 Iron Hands, just 1.
What the hell?
Why play Peonia? Or Peony, whatever it's called.
Get this out of here. That list is not winning.
See, let's see, like, if there's a...
9-4-1.
Like, this one went 6-0. I know it's only 84 players. 64 players, sorry. It's got 14 energy.
That's better.
So this one is the Baffy, cool. Some of them play like a single DTE.
That's better.
So this is a more like free row list.
This is what you'll see.
The triple mid.
Yep.
The 2-2 Marie. The 2, the 1, the 1, the 1,
The 1.
the 1,
The 1.
and the 1 mini dude. The 4 research clutch.
3 boss.
3 boss, 2 of these, 1 of these. 4 ultra balls, cool.
I hate that card.
What ultra ball?
Electric generator.
Electric generator.
Stupid card.
Switch card. Right, yeah, this is like basically the same list. They've just put in an Iron Hands instead of a something. They've cut something.
I don't play the decks, I couldn't tell you.
Like, I don't know, but maybe the 4th path, I don't know. No. But yeah, so like, I think Miraidon's still really strong.
Yeah.
Shut up! But there is a lot of stuff that batters it.
How much have Iron Hands got?
230.
Okay, so with the bravery charm, it's 380.
Yeah.
230. That's nuts.
So 280 into last box. You amp you very much like 3 turns in a row, so pretty cheeky.
What win the game?
But this is not making top 8 because it's had its run and it's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I see.
Even though the deck's really cool, it's still mid. Literally, mid Rhydon.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Saberline, Lost Box.
Last Box.
Second Nut, 276.
Last Box so underrated right
There's
now.
so many different.
A lot of people aren't playing it because they're just onto the shiny new toy. It's loading, mate.
Oh.
What the? What is this?
Oh.
What is this? It's this one. You know what this one does?
It's the 40 HP one, isn't it?
This one just goes, you're dead. This does Iron Hands. Okay. Why fighting? What's weak to fighting?
What have we discovered?
This beats
Iron
Hands.
And the Roaring Moon. Because it puts itself down to 30 HP.
Yes!
What?
Hunting Claw! Boom! Okay, I love this list. You know, if you're playing this list, right? No leaks, like, why not just play the one you used to play, Glamora?
Yeah.
Or do you think this is funnier? What's Terrakion do?
I don't know, I want to find out. This is great.
During your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage from attacks done to this Pokemon. If one of your Pokemon used Cavern Tackle during last turn, this attack can't be used.
What?
So it's just one of them cheeky stall attack, and this is immortal.
Let's my cook.
So you can knock this out with... You can knock Iron Hands out with this, right? And they can't use a Pokemon to re-knock it out. This deck...
It's hilarious.
So if every single player in South America plays yellow decks...
He's winning.
This is winning the tournament. Apart
He's
from...
even got Grammar in there.
So he beats Stall as well.
What have we found?
Has he got Lost City and Lost Box?
This is great.
This is like some I dare you to play this to a tournament.
This is great. Where did this come? Second, was it? He went 10-2 and 1. Jesus.
He comes second, yeah. What did he lose to?
I need to know.
Oh.
I'm interested now. No, it's...
Oh yeah, I clicked the win rate, don't I? Do I
Yeah,
click
you check the
this?
score.
This, yeah? Lost to Guardian. That's because Guardian's just Guardian, innit? Beat Zard. Beat Luke. Tied Roaring Moon. Look at these. See you later, Roaring Moons.
For an 0-1 and dropped the first guy, he was like, nah.
Wow. Okay, this list is like mad.
That's crazy. That's nuts. I know.
Let's see if there's like a more
There we go. We found normal.
normal style list. But that one was cool.
That was cool.
Yeah,
I
so
might revisit that.
Tioga
Tioga.
style list. No different than it normally is, yeah. So has Last Box even gained anything? Maybe you can't catch it, but that's it.
It's just kind of stayed the same. Still good. It's still the goal.
The Last Box, still Last Box. Apart
Except
from that,
apparently you
really
play weird things,
fire Last Box. A fighting dude. This dude.
That's crazy.
What a legend. 276 people, man. He teched for that.
You gotta give it to him. That's nuts.
So will Last Box make top 8? Maybe.
Yeah, probably.
It's one of those flip a coin Last Box decks. Right. I don't think we'll do Snorlax just yet because it's going to take a while.
Just yet.
Fusion Mew? What was that?
Someone's upstairs doing chewing.
Fusion Mew. Whoa. Oh, is this the one that beat the other one? Go and have a look quick.
Oh, they're being crazy today.
Cat's trashing the place, sorry guys.
Oh,
The Fusion Mew. Yeah, Lou, this is a cool Fusion Mew. So Fusion Mew. Just here on my own, chilling. Fusion Mew. So we've got the 4-3-4. It's got the Ice Cube back in it. Meloetta. Double Blast, Double Sparkle, Iono, 1 Judge, 4 Tablet, 4 Cramp, 4 Pass, 4 of these, 4 of these, 3 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these, a Rope, a Horn, a Power Pad. It's a pretty standard Fusion Mew list. I think it just shows that What were they doing?
Just trying to get in the cupboard.
Have you rammed it shut?
I'll do it. I'll ram it shut.
So
Come on,
just
we're going back up.
Just make sure they don't get in. So yeah, Mew, I don't think is gained it. Maybe custom counter catcher or whatever it's called. Could be good. I think we're in a format at the moment where Mew can be countered really easily, but no one's countering it. Like obviously, Raw Moon and Charizard are bad matchups because they're just typing.
No one's countering Mew.
No.
Nah, everyone is.
No, they're not.
Whole format, but every set they're releasing some dark thingy.
And Mew still wins. This is what I'm trying to say. Like, so Mew is still Mew. It's doing Mew things. I don't think Mew will do well in this tournament, though, based on the fact that everyone's loves Raw and Moon.
Crystal Cave School. I like that.
Well, it's good against Last Box, isn't it? And Scream Tail and
That's the
stuff.
first thing I saw as I leaped in.
So I think the Mew's really good, but I think a lot of people just will choose not to play it for this tournament. They'll be like, let's have a week off.
Have a week off.
Because everyone's going to play the stupid Moon deck. And I don't want to take an auto loss to a gimmick.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah? So, well, we might be wrong, but for this weekend, put Mew into your binder.
Yeah. They always have the stupid Mew as the artwork, man.
Yeah.
The one that's like, yeah.
These cats are doing my head in today.
I know, they're being really crazy.
Right. Lug.
Ugh.
Big Lugia here.
Doesn't change much, really, other than the Iron Hands, really.
So yeah, colourless Lugia. I say colourless. It's colourless with like 50 different energies. But it's basically the colourless Lugia with a couple coloured attackers in it. Yeah? Like, so you got the Luminion, which now has the water energy. Because they play the Vessel. And you got the Charizard and the Iron Hands. So each one has their like traffic light energy.
Traffic light energy.
Primary colours, man. Are they primary colours? Red, yellow, blue? Yeah? I should know that. So we've got the 4 Archeops, the triple Lugia, 2 Luminion, 2 is standard, yeah? Now they can attack. It's got the Drape for respect into thingy. And also in colourless Lugia, Drapion can attack.
Mate.
So we got Snorlax, the big.
180.
I think this Snorlax is really good if everyone's going to play Giratina, because Giratina can't get through this. Because the ability stops the Giratina. So they have to use the big attack, and then they just run out of energy. Mew, some play free, man. Play free. Radiant Zard, Iron Hands. Iron Hands is the new Stoutland. In Lugia. The supporters are pretty much the same. Only 2 research, or does that only play? I don't know.
I have no idea. I haven't played Lugia.
4 of these flippy things. Nestball, it's got 2 Vessel. Because Vessel gets your basic energy, because Archeops can only accelerate non-basic energy. Yep, non-basic energy. Mezagoza, which is the flippy, coiny search for Pokemon. Shut up! Collapse Stadium.
Yeah.
And then all the energies.
All the rainbow energies, even though they're not rainbow energies.
All the different energies. Quad Jet.
Therapeutic energy.
Therapeutic, because you've got the Lax.
Yeah.
And then these are the traffic light energies. So,
very cool.
Yeah, Lugia, I think this list is really cool. I don't like Lugia, but this list is quite powerful.
There might be one in the top 8.
I think.
Most likely.
This... You've already got about 18 decks in top 8 at the moment.
Right.
So this list is, in the right hands, can be really scary. You know, so pretty...
14 and 3.
Yeah, pretty decent. So we've got Lax. I'm Valiant Entei. This is a pretty sick deck. Don't know if you've seen this one.
I haven't played against it, I told you.
Yeah, so this one is I think the better than because some of them were playing it with Urshifu. This one's just a better attacker because you just power this up.
Battered this kind of.
So this deck is like, again, it's only a 3-liner.
Mm-hmm.
You got the 4 Entei, the 4 Iron Valiant, the Medicham, the Squall. The cat's just in my head in. Can you go and get him, please? What's he meowing at?
I don't know. Nothing. Literally nothing. Yeah.
Welcome to the Bad Cat Podcast.
He's yelling at us.
Stupid Bad Cat Podcast. They do my head in. You know. So, full research, playerz, boss's orders, 350 switch cards. So it's got the 444 switch cards. That's kind of stupid.
That is dumb.
But it makes sense. The VIP pass and the technical radar, which are basically VIP pass for these dudes.
Yeah.
Nest ball. So this is just get everyone out. This deck just looks like it doesn't brick, but it might brick because you've got too many switch cards. Yeah. So it's one of those. One vacuum, one vessel. It's got the thingy, the basin, vessel, jet energy. That's pretty sick for Entei. And then you got this. So your aim is to just spread damage with this dude, and then attack with this dude, and then spread damage with this dude, and then attack with this dude, and then yoga loop, and then attack with this dude, and then do the same again, and then finish the game with Charizard. Yeah?
Hard.
Deck's kind of cool. It reminds me of something, but I can't remember what kind of deck it reminds me of. Like a very switchy, weird kind of something.
Will not top 8.
Do you not think?
No.
I think this deck is very hype. I also think this is the kind of deck where it will be also very popular, but might not do that good.
Yeah, I don't think it will.
Or some kind of Iron Valiant that no one's seen yet will be very good.
Yeah.
Because this card's really strong. But yeah, it's alright. Kind of like B tier, isn't it, really? I'm not a fan of it. Cloth.
Yeah.
Should we look at Cloth? So we look at Cloth. Did you want to look at this?
Cloth, Serena, Reggie's.
And then Snorlax, yeah?
And then Snorlax.
So now we're into like stupid territory. Maybe not, maybe Snorlax isn't, but it kind of is. So let's go Cloth Electrode, man. Man, it came 4th out of this one.
Yo, what?
This deck's like
Weird.
funny. So, binder drop deck. So we've got 4 Cloth, which does their Unhinged Scissors, 30 damage. If this Pokemon is affected by a special condition, it does 160 more. So with a DTE, it does 190, minus 20 is 170. So 170 on a little dude, knocking out Iron Hand's pretty sick.
Very cool.
Use the bonnet to poison it.
Makes sense.
You got the Electrode. Now Electrode, I think this deck works because Electrode is grass. So it's wrecking the grass dudes, right? Like
It's,
the Charizard and Roaring Moon.
Yeah.
So Electrode is the Tantrum Blast for no energy. This does 100 damage for each special condition affecting this Pokemon. So has this got the Curry in it? Yeah. So you poison Curry, so it does 200 damage, so it does 400 damage to a Charizard. Happy days. Has it got the Windy Arm or not? No. Oh, you don't put it to sleep, do you? So you don't need it.
No.
Okay. So we've got, obviously, Bidoof. We've got the what's it called?
Sneasel.
Radiant, Hisuian Sneasler to give it,
Let's say,
turns poison
it's a
into
tongue twister.
double damage.
Poison 2 damage counters. Yeah.
Squawk, obviously.
Yeah.
4 Iono, 4 Arven. You need your Arven to get like all these pieces. That's really cool, the Jammer. Because that turns off the...
Ancient booster as well.
Yeah.
So I was looking at the ancient booster bit.
Yeah, but it turns off the Ancient Booster in the Thingy deck. Roaring Moon.
Yeah.
So if they hit this for 200, you just poison it and it dies. So you got Grant, which is just funny. It thins the hand and it makes Cloth do like more damage, 30 more damage. Avery, self-explanatory, like we said earlier. 4 Curries.
Yeah.
You poison. No, you
Heal
burn.
them.
You burn both of you. Yeah?
You heal 40 from yourself and you're burnt.
Okay, cool. Free VIP.
Yeah.
Basically free because I don't think there's any room for 4.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because
Ultra
this deck
Ball
is
as
like stuck together. 3 of these. 2 switch cards to heal after your poison. Alright, I was going to say this should play this, but it does. 2 Nest Ball, a Heavy Ball because you don't want to prize your Cloths, or you don't want to prize the 2 one-offs. Rope, again, heals your own poison. Because you don't want to die going into someone else's turn. You know what I mean?
Isn't the ancient booster capsule do something with special conditions as well? Yeah.
Recovers from all special conditions. Yeah, but Cloth doesn't. And you can only attach it to these dudes.
Oh, okay, so it's just literally just for the ability then.
Yeah, the ancient Pokemon this is attached to.
Yeah.
So if you're playing against, say, Aurora Moon and it's got a finger on it, you can't poison it. Which is why you play Tool Jammer. Forest Seal Stone, Bravery Charm, Tool Jammer. It's got Town Store because obviously it plays like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tools. That's pretty sick. One collapse away Squawk. So you literally have like the fire bench. This deck is awesome.
It is cool.
Like really cool. It ain't making a top 8. It might make day 2. Maybe. It's just fun.
It is cool.
It will win a league challenge. Yeah? I like this deck. It's just funny. It's the kind of deck that I would play back in the day. Like a stupid weekly deck, innit? But yeah, no top 8 for this, sorry.
Aww.
Goodbye, Cloth. Fucking Cloth. What a stupid deck. Serena, this deck's stupid as well. So you liked the look of this, didn't you?
I just thought it was cool.
So this is the Serena Panic Mass damage counter thing. Right, easily countered by Jirachi, but it's fine. If it ever loads.
There we go.
Doing the Jeopardy music. So we've got Big Serena. You're probably using it for the first attack. It's got 310 HP, that's bigger than the 4. It's stage 2 though, so.
Makes sense.
But damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon until its remaining HP is 30. Does Jirachi stop that? Or is Jirachi only the bench? I don't know.
Me neither.
And then it does Trop Kick.
It's
Grass.
But it's
a drop kick.
Yeah.
Drop. That's so stupid. He'll 30 damage from this Pokemon and it recovers from all special conditions.
Weak to metal.
Yeah. Yeah, weak to the Golden Ghost, see?
That's it. Golden is gonna win because it beats this.
Prevent all bench damage done to this dude because he's a Terra dude. She's a Terra dude.
It's a Terra dude. They are.
Evolves from Boon Sweet. 60 HP. Into 300, pretty busted.
I heard you can evolve Radiant Serena.
Literally plays 303, man, that's crazy. It's got the Rufflet, and then Eerie Cry Bravery, which does 30 damage counters for every Pokemon that has damage counters on it, for no energy.
That's cool.
I swear this should have free retreat.
Yes, it flies.
So
don't you use that one to fly in the game?
Yeah.
Yes.
You literally attack with this, put 30 damage on someone, attack with someone else, 30 damage, finish the game with this. That's kind of the strategy of this deck. 2 Mew, 1 Radiant Serena to keep your dudes alive, 3 Irida because this is water type, 2 Cheryl because it attacks for like 1 energy, Boss, Researchers, Iona Bosses, Claras because your little dudes just die, Zinnia, I guess they just needed an extra supporter. 4 Battle VIP. Why is Zinnia in there? Weird. Why not just add like a second judge? 3 Level Ball, 3 Candy. You should play 4 Candy really. Cut the Zinnia, play 4 Candy. Which you don't play a mini one here. 2 of these gear things. Hate this card.
You do.
Skate Rope, Rod, Triple Panic Mask, broken. For the you attack, put them down to 30, they can't attack you, so they have to attack someone else. You put that down to 30, they have to attack with someone else. Unless you're playing against Torf and they play Tool Jammer. Technical Devolution Machine, if you can't pull this off, you just devolve everything and they die. Actually funny. I think that's really cool. It's like SB on the X.
4-path.
4-path deck. So why play Zinnia when you can just play Judge Path? Deck's trash, not making day 2.
I love it.
It's trash
I
though.
think that's awesome.
Right. Ooh. Let's get into
The big R.
the Please Don't Play Triple Avery deck.
Mm.
So it got 50, it got 9th. Let's just go for the second out of 41 people. Like, probably won like a cup. Yeah, it's literally a cup. Oh, this is the Luminous Energy build. I don't play Luminous Energy, I just play basics.
What's Zinnia in it, right?
Yeah, Zinnia's good in this though. So we've got Regis! Regis are back.
Kind of.
Regis are cool. Regis are back. This deck is bad. Don't give it a crack. There you go. So.
Oh, that was crazy.
So. 2 of the Dragon Horde and 1 of the Bad Drago. Bad Drago's really good because it can one-shot a lot of stuff, including Iron Hands. I know this can one-shot Iron Hands, but this can't attack next turn.
He plays the metal.
I'll play metal as well.
Do you?
Yeah, I'll
You
play.
never used to.
Yeah. I cut this,
Oh,
and I played double metal, double fighting
okay.
with gift. Just so it's all basic energy. So yeah, it's got the 2 good electric, 2 Regice, 2 rock. So it's 2 apart from the bad Reggie. Some do play bad, some don't. Shut it. 4 Iono, 3 research. You should play 4 research to be fair.
2 Zinnia.
Yeah, 1 Zinnia, 4 research, much better. Boss.
4 Super
4 Super Rod. 4 Vessel. Ultra Ball. Tracking Shoes. Like, the whole setup squad. 2 Catcher. 2 Switch Cart. 4 Artisan. Now, you can either play Artisan or Pokestops.
Yeah.
I play 4 Artisan because you can just go Rod Artisan, Rod Artisan, Rod Artisan. You don't have to worry about these kind of things. Because usually you go Rod and you have to find the ball.
Yeah.
This time you just go Rod, Stadium. If they collapse Stadium you go Stadium, Rod. Yeah, collapse. Like, I think 4 Artisan stops Collapse Stadium. It doesn't stop Collapse Stadium, but it also, I think the Quad Artisan is also good because of the Avras. And then the energy is, 2 grass because you play bad Reggie. This one. 2 lightning, 1 of these, 1 of these. You play 1 of these because you play the Luminous, but if you prize either one, you're kind of in trouble.
Yeah.
And 1 fire. And then the gift, you should play 2 gift because it's really hard to find. You have no way to find it. Like, you should cut these, play 1 of these, 1 of these, cut the grass, play a second 1 of these, cut this, because I don't play it, play a 4th research, cut the Zinnias, and play 2 boss, and yeah, that's
my Reggie knowledge is so limited.
So the Reggie deck is really cool, it's really linear, like it just does its Reggie stuff. It's a counter deck. It's probably the best counter deck ever, I would say. Like, because it's just
one of the best.
Really powerful attackers for this colour. Like, if Reggie had a red Reggie and a green Reggie, everyone would just lose. Grogu! And, yeah, just let him in the room.
Right, we're gonna finally land.
So this deck is really good. And also really bad at the same time. So yeah, there's Reggie for you. Oh, piece of quiet. What? That's my head in. Like, it needs a kick in the head.
Aw, you don't.
No, I'd never do that. Right.
I'm back again.
Palkia.
Third time
I don't
this
want to talk
podcast.
about Palkia or Gudra, do you?
No.
What about Arceus?
Nah.
Art piles.
Yo, what? Yo, you see it?
No tingling. This is from ages ago.
The 20th.
When are we even on?
Yeah, what
I went
are
too
you
far
on?
back, didn't I?
Oh,
Hey, there we
no.
go. Yeah, Tinglu's probably right down here, so Garchomp. That's the new one, isn't it? Which no one's playing.
No one's.
Because we to Lightning. Spidops.
It's been up here, mate, I'm telling you.
What, Ting Poo? No, that's...
Oh, no!
Wait, even this got in.
Even Tinkerton.
Durance.
Darkrai went to 1 and 8, bro. Let's go.
Blastoise, Palkia,
Blastoise is cool.
Reggie, Drago Box,
Oh my, that came.
Lucario, this thing.
What?
I'm Valiant Zatu, I guess.
Nah, that's not a thing.
Toad's cool. Reggie's.
I think we just got your
Artpile.
beloved Stall.
Right, so yeah, we'll end on Stall. Well, we'll end this discussion on Stall. Basically, because this deck is, I'm not saying it's amazing, but it takes about 10 years to talk about. So, look at Bryson's list, if it loads. I don't want to look at Bryson's list. It's a very specific list I want to look at, so... Yeah, this one. Because it's got crab in it. Right, this list is like 4 rows. So this list is really cool. The Snorlax Stall. So, as Lewis said, the guy does not beat this. Right, so we'll start with 4 Snorlax, got the block ability. Basically, it's if this is inactive, your opponent can't retreat. Simple. Two Rotums for the draw. The ability says you can draw 3 cards and you end your turn. You're not attacking, so it doesn't matter. The Crab. Trigger Avalanche. Discard the top 2 cards of your opponent's deck, and then you never use Destroyer Punch. It's mainly for Trigger Avalanche in case you're like running out of time or something.
Yeah, that's cool.
One Mimikyu for Safeguard. It's immune to EX and Vs. Pidgey. Pidgey stops you decking out.
Yeah.
It's also good for Forest Sealstone if you don't want to get this out. You can just bench this, Forest Sealstone, find a cool card, whatever. For Arven, which is the engine in the deck, you search for an item card and a tool, yeah? And as you can see, there's like 50,000 items and tools. Triple Boss, self-explanatory, Boss Snorlax. Triple Sisters, look at the top 5 cards of your opponent's deck, you discard just items, I think, yeah? Penny, for the penny loops, you know, they hit Snorlax for like 50, you penny loop it, etc. You wait till it gets to like, you know, with some of the tools, what we'll speak about, this gets big HP, right? Erica's Invitation, which is kind of what makes the deck work now. Your opponent reveals their hand and you put a basic Pokemon you find out onto their bench. If you put a Pokemon onto your bench, you switch it and put it into the active. So the bad thing about Stall before was like you could just like say like yourself, Lewis, you could just play Arceus, you start Arceus, you attach an energy, you pass. The opponent plays the Stall deck, you attach an energy, you attack, and you win the game. Whereas now they can basically pluck something from your hand. Whereas before it used to have to be an Echo and Horn boss, but if you're not putting anything in the discard pile, they can't do it. Yeah. So, yeah, so...
Silene
Yaochir Loop is literally the control engine. So Silene is flip 2 coins. If they're heads, you put a card from your discard pile on top of your deck, like in order if you get 2. Yaochir is shuffle in 3 supporters or 3 Pokemon or whatever, but you can't shuffle itself in. Yeah? Like if there's, that's why you don't play 2 Yaochir. Sydney, look at your opponent's hand, get rid of special energy, tools, or stadiums. Is it tools? Yeah, tools, special energy, stadium, pretty broken. G Akobo is discard a special energy from all your opponent's Pokemon.
That's good.
Goodbye Fusion Mew. Peony
gives you access to all 60 cards.
Yep. So Peony is look at your 3 of your prize cards. Swap them, you can swap like 3, you pick up 3 prize cards, put them in your hand, and then you put 3 like cards you don't want back in your prize cards, and you don't have to shuffle them, so you will always know where your prize cards are. So as Lewis said, you have access to basically every single card in your deck, even though you're not taking prize cards. One Iono is just good for like certain situations when you're stuck, or to... It's very situational. 4 Pokegear, because this deck does need it. Don't like the card, but in this deck it's actually fire. 4 counter catcher makes this deck tier 1. I don't care what you say, it does. Because before you had to play a boss. Whereas now you can play a counter catcher and a Misfortune Sisters in one turn. Or a counter catcher Sydney, or a counter catcher Iona, or any of the supporters that you couldn't play. You know, you could go Penny counter catcher, it's just counter catcher. And because you're never taking prizes, you're always behind.
Yeah.
So you survive for a few turns, make your opponent waste their resources, and then you just let them knock someone out. And then they're like, yeah man, we're finally killing stuff. And then you're like, counter catcher, I have access to all of my deck now. Triple power pad. Some play 2, some play 3. My deck only plays 2. My deck's a little bit different to this. 3 nest ball, 2 cart, 1 heavy ball, 1 low module, which is weird, but really cool. So each player reveals the top 3 cards in the deck and puts all Pokemon they find there into their hand and shuffle the other cards back.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So this is really good for use with Erica.
Yeah.
So you know they have a Pokemon in their hands, so then you can Erica. What's also good with this, I found is really good against like last box players who don't quite know what they're doing, is late game, they'll shuffle 3 Pokemon back into their deck and that'll be their entire deck. And you just play low module and they lose. So that's kind of cool. Echo and Horn, self-explanatory really. So you play Echo and Horn and then counter catcher. The 1 VIP pass, Giga Greed. But because I would say 99% of the time, if not 100, if you win the coin flip, you go second. And then you play Arvin to get VIP. So you only need 1. 1 Rod, self-explanatory. 3 of the Brave Charm, 1 Seal Stone. Fat Cake, which we talked about earlier, makes Mimikyu kind of broken.
Snorlax as well, I guess.
Gives Snorlax 250, gives Mimikyu 170. So, Baxcalibur can't one-shot a Mimikyu anymore, so that's really good. 3 Sinnoh, basically in there to stop Jet Energy. Because decks with Jet Energy just mess you up, right? 1 Water Energy goes with a Crab. So yeah, this list is like really cool. My list is very different.
There'll be a few of these in
Like, I play 2 Mimikyu, because I think your opponent doesn't expect 2, right? I don't play the Law Module, I play 2 Mimikyu. I play 2 of these. I also play Avery in this because Avery's really good against like good opponents. Because if you're playing against like a Guardy player, they just fill their bench with like Guardy stuff. So then you play Avery, and then if they're not good, they've already put something bad in this guy. Then you just Horn. Then you can do the Horn loop, or you play Avery like later game when they're out of resources. And then when their deck is small and their discard's big, and then you Avery them, next turn you can Erica, you guarantee to get one of those support Pokemon, and then they're stuck for the whole game then. So
that's good.
It's like the Avery into Erica is really good because your opponent just doesn't want to bench anything. But even if they bench like, I don't know, if you're playing against Baxcalibur and they bench like 2 more attackers, they're going to run out of energy at some point because you just keep
doing the same thing.
You're like, okay, you got your Iron Hands with 5 energy on it. Right, let's bench up the Greninja then, and let's see if you can afford to attack.
Yeah.
So you do it that way. So I think that the Avery is missing from this, which is a mistake. Not saying I'm the best player in the world, but Avery should be in this list instead of this Law Module. I think the Law Module is just a bit of banter. So cut the Law Module, play Avery, cut the second Power Pad and play 2 Mimikyu. Like, that's the changes I would make. And then this deck is... If the entire LAIC was Swiss, this would win the whole tournament. But this deck does not win Top Cut because of the timings. Like, this won't win the tournament.
So you reckon there's going to be one in top 8?
Yes. I would put this deck in top 4. And then lose in game 3 because they run out of time. This would be my pick to win the whole thing. But I've not seen a proper stall deck win. I know B2V Union won a regional, but that's faster than this.
Yeah.
Like that discarded, that can attack as well.
Yeah.
Like this stall deck is just like, let's play really slow, win game 1.
Mm-hmm.
But if you play really slow, win game 1 in like the final's like an hour and a half or something, isn't it? Like you go into 3 games. Unless you literally sit there and you just giga win 2 games. So, I'll rephrase it. I would like this to make top 8.
Mm.
Will it? Is there enough decks to counter it? I think the meta is so wide open right now that you can counter it. Like if everyone plays Minior, then it's just done. It's got 4 retreat, yeah, so Minior is stupid. Don't really play that. Minior's bad into this though. So there are ways to play around Minior. Like there are certain ways around it. But I would say I would like Snorlax to win. Hey, we're black now. Hey! So, yeah, Snorlax is like, if the right players, like the right squad play it, it's going to have a really good turnout, but it's impossible to win the tournament.
Yeah.
Because
Very
it's
hard.
just really hard, because you just can't. Because decks just attack, and all you need to do is get to game 3, knock out 1 Pokemon, and then just slow play, and you win the tournament. That's it, isn't it? So,
Yeah. You just body everyone.
So yeah, those are like
Body
the ish popular decks, I guess. Like starting with the Aurora Moon, going all the way down to the Snorlax, with a few bits of spicy cheese in there as well.
Yeah.
Including the loud cats.
Very loud.
Given in there, like where's the Persian deck?
Yeah, they were being very loud today.
So apologies for that.
They're normally quite quiet.
But not really, because there are cats, so they can do what they want. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Simon waffled about so many decks that I was falling asleep when he got to the stall. When you got to the stall,
Be
that was
quiet.
But
So if we go through quickly, Lewis, your prediction: what deck will win the tournament? Like, what do you think will? Not what you want, what will win the tournament?
it's going to be 10-0, isn't it? You can see it perfectly counters the format right now.
It literally doesn't, though.
Um,
Aren't all the dark decks like resistant to fighting?
maybe. I think that Guardian will win. For one reason, and that's because...
Giraffe.
No. Well, yeah, maybe.
It's Tord playing it.
But because I reckon
Because it's an internet and Tord will play it.
they'll pull like the Screamtail players. I think they'll play both, I reckon. Screamtail and Manaphy. No, Screamtail and Cresselia because of Manaphy.
So your prediction
That's what
to
I'm
win
saying.
is
Gardevoir with...
the new Guardian,
New
Cat
Guardian.
Catcher, Screamtail
That's what I'm
Guardian,
saying.
yeah?
That's what I'm
Okay, I will go with, just to mix it up a bit, I think the tournament that will win the entire
The tournament that will win the entire
The
tournament.
tournament of the deck of the tournament that will win the entire deck tournament. Yeah. So the deck that will win the entire thing will be Excalibur.
Nuh-uh. No, you don't want it to win.
I don't want it to win, but it will. So that's what you think will win, and that's what I think will win. What would you like to see win? Don't say Tinglu. Out of what we've discussed.
This is one of the rogue things.
Such as?
Reggie, Serena,
Cloth.
Cloth, the Iron Valley and stuff. Snorlax maybe, yeah, just some like off
So some like a weird top 8 would be cool.
the top stuff, yeah. That's what I'm
I would like Snorlax to win. That's just or Reggie. Those would be my 2 favourites to win.
Yeah, that's good.
What? I won't ask you to pick a player because the pool is too big. What region is going to win?
I'm gonna put a player down. I'll put a player down.
Okay.
I'll go with Gustavo Wilder.
Okay. So you're going to say South America then?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Okay, I'm going to go with Europe.
Oh my god.
Because, just, innit?
Big up the Europes.
So, you're going for a player. Okay, shall I just say Todd then? Yeah? It's probably out of all the players, like, weirdly the safest bet, because he knows how to, like, manoeuvre through these big tournaments. So Europe versus South America. So South American to win the Laic would be quite sick. Gustavo Wilder playing some crazy deck. Yeah, he plays weird decks. Some good stuff. Got that. Most popular deck in top 8.
Don't even need to talk. Oh, in top 8?
Yes. Like, let's say above, more than 2 of. You can't say 50%.
Lost box.
So you think there'd be more than 2 lost boxes? Mm-hmm. I'm going to go with more than 2 Excalibur.
Yeah, that's fair.
Most popular deck of the tournament.
Royal Moon.
I'm going to agree. Or do I have to pick something different?
But there's literally no other answer, so you can agree.
If I was to disagree, I would say Giratina. Like Lost Box Giratina, just because people might already have the cards.
No, but I reckon
Royal Moon will be like 15+%, I think. That's about it, isn't it?
Yeah. I want to see what other people...
Tech card of the tournament, I think, is really easy.
Counter catcher.
Gotta be in it. Yeah?
100%.
The counter catcher is probably the tech card of the tournament.
It's gotta be. It's played in every single one.
It's just a TRS card, isn't it? So, yeah.
Yeah, let us know what you want to win, that kind of stuff, down in that little comment bit. Who you want to win, or what you want to win, or what you want to see. Stuff like that. Like, and also subscribe, share, the bell. What else is there that people can do? I don't know.
Instagram. Bad Players Podcast on
Instagram, Twitter. Yeah. We have stuff other than this channel.
So yeah, we'll be back next week.
Yeah, sometime.
We've got a challenge this weekend, so we can just go over that. If I play it, you will. I assume you will.
Yeah. Oh.
And we'll talk about Laic results. See how wrong we were.
Yeah.
See how right we were. See how many Roaring Moons make it into top 8. None.
Hopefully.
Might be 1. No, there won't be. There's only going to be like 7 in top 8.
Or none. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
The one guy battling them out.
So yeah, long podcast today, guys. I think longer than
hour and a half.
An hour and a half, but it is a big tournament, so we've just gone through the breakdown of the tournament.
We've gone ham on it.
So yeah, again, the cats were loud, we were louder. Happy days.
He's gonna find out how to press stop recording.
And we'll see you soon.